Up to now, in chapter 3, Krishna, the master, has shown that action is unavoidable, circulation sustains order, and entitlement breaks it. At this point, a careful question arises. Is there anyone for whom action does not bind at all? Today's sloka 17 answers that question, not by instruction but by description. Before proceeding, let us invoke clarity to recognize conditions as they are, not to imitate what is rare. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahaihi Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahaihi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Yastvatmaratirev syat atmatruptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. Yastvatmaratirev syat atmatruptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. Sloka 17 introduces a boundary condition. Krishna describes a person who is content in the self, satisfied by the self, steady in the self. Atma santushtaha, atma triptihi, atma ratihi. For such a person, action is no longer required for completion. For Atma Tripta, for that person, action is no longer required for completion. This does not mean action stops. It means action is no longer driven by lack. Most action compensates for something: insecurity, validation, or the need to become something. Here, to this person, the need has ended. So this verse is not a goal, it is not a method, it is a description of a state that may or may not be present in an individual, especially in an ordinary individual. It may not be present. That distinction matters. Consider a simple contrast. You work to feel secure. You work to be seen. You work to stabilize yourself. That work is necessary. Now imagine working with the same effort but without inner pressure. The difference is not in behavior. It is in what the action is compensating for. Practical application. Audit the internal state. This is the only valid use of Sloka 17. Not imitation, recognition. Ask one question. Is action still compensating for something in me? Don't answer aspirationally, answer factually. If action still restores security, seeks recognition, stabilizes identity, then participation remains necessary. This is not failure, it is accuracy. If the state described here is already true, you will notice urgency has already reduced. Validation no longer pulls. Effort continues without pressure. No practice required, no announcement needed. If it is not true, don't pretend it is. Why? Honest action binds less than dishonest renunciation. Honest action binds less than dishonest renunciation. So, as we close, today's sloka 17 does not free you by instruction, it frees you from pretending. Freedom cannot be produced, but bondage can be seen clearly. This verse asks for one thing only: accuracy. So from here, the Gita immediately returns to action so that this exception is not misused. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramaditavyam. Om Tat Sat.